Oaks radar has been relatively quiet across the valley today. We've tracked some isolated showers showing up in a few places, some western Willacy County, and a few minutes ago, some just to the south of Weslaco and Donna, just south of the expressway. But even that one, not much left, just a little tiny blip on the radar now, and that should fade away in the next hour or so, and that'll be about the extent of it. Current temperatures show 100 in Rio Grande City, 93 in Raymondville, 93 in Port Isabel, Brownsville's at 91. Your dew points still in the upper 60s and low 70s, so if you're out near the airport in Edinburgh, you've got the driest air in the valley. Everybody else has muggier stuff in place. We'll put the average of 71 on the muggy meter, so we're definitely up into that very humid range, although down just a little bit from where we were late last night, but still pretty humid across the entire valley. Overnight tonight, temperatures not much cooler than the upper 70s, so a well above average temperature night across the area. The showers that are out there now should fade away, so we end up with a dry night, but a humid night as well. Then tomorrow, back up to 100 in the west, about 98 McAllen, 96, 95 Weslaco and Harlingen, about 88 at the beach. So a lot like today. Plenty of sunshine. Can't rule out that brief shower or thunder shower, but a vast majority of the area, like today, should stay dry. The next 3 days, the norm is 92, and we're going to be 96, 96, and 95. The records are well above that. They shouldn't be threatened, but we will be above average. Now, here's future track, and it suggests that tonight's quiet. Tomorrow, a couple of green blips show up, so a brief shower, certainly a possibility, but nothing widespread. The flavor of the day will just be hot and humid. Go forward into Wednesday, same kind of thing, partly to mostly sunny, a couple of green blips, so an isolated shower, still a possibility. That goes for Thursday as well. It's a mainly dry day, but we can't completely rule something out. So we're keeping it at 10% Tuesday, Wednesday, and again on Thursday. The tropics, boy, oh boy, the tropics have come to life or continue to be alive, I guess. We've got Jose up here, then there's Maria, and then Lee, which is falling apart. Lee, pretty much a non-entity anymore, but Jose and Maria certainly a couple of entities that folks are dealing with. Maria, 15-1 at 60.7, now a major hurricane, a Category 4 hurricane with winds of 130 miles per hour. This line up here is the track of Irma, so you can see kind of relationship where they are. Here's Puerto Rico over here. Let's watch over the next couple of days this system with winds by Wednesday, 155 to the very top of the Category 4. This is St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Irma went over St. Thomas and St. John up here. This one's going to go much closer to St. Croix, we believe. Could be somewhere in that window, but certainly the U.S. Virgin Islands will be impacted. Then look at Puerto Rico, right over the heart of Puerto Rico with 150 mile per hour winds on Wednesday. Then it actually crosses the track of Irma by the time we get to Thursday, and then eventually begins to turn to the north. So we think this should stay east of the United States. Won't impact Florida, and certainly won't impact the Gulf of Mexico. At least that's the best guess now as it begins to turn northward. But it crosses that path of Irma by the latter part of the week. Farther to the north, there's Jose. Jose with 75 mile per hour winds is going to kind of make a U-turn up here and kind of meander around to the North Atlantic. We're going to see probably something called the Fujiwara effect, because eventually Maria is going to end up here as well, and one's going to kind of circle around the other, and eventually they'll fade away. So tonight, 77, partly cloudy, warm and muggy, southeast winds all across the valley. Then tomorrow, back up to 96. Can't rule out an isolated shower in one or two spots, but for the most part, it's a dry day. And really this whole week, for the most part, it's dry. But like today, when I was driving to work and got about 10 raindrops on the windshield, and that's the way the next few days will be. You might get caught in a brief shower, but most areas are dry. And no, it won't be 9 on Thursday. I'm thinking 95 on Thursday.
Oh,
you were hoping for that cold front, I know.
Yeah, I was.
But you know, darn computers, they lie sometimes. 95 on Thursday. Ew. Bottom line is, it's hot and almost rain-free. And even Thursday will be hot too.
And humid.
Oh, did I mention that? Humid. It's back as well.
All right,
Enjoy
Jimmy. Thanks anyway.
Yeah.